LeetCode 1717, maximum score from removing substrings. So we are given a string, we are given a string, and we are given two values also, x equals x and y, right? So x represents when the score when we remove any pair of AB. If we remove any substring AB from the actual given string, we get this many score. And when we remove BA from the string, suppose I remove this BA, so I'll get this score, right? So we have to see how much maximum profit we can attain, right? So if I take the example that's given in the question itself, what do we have? C, D, B, C, B, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, you have to think on this one. Though two things to keep in mind, that we cannot apply DP. DP won't be there, and we have to apply greedy. By the greedy, what I mean is, like, if x is greater than y, then we'll start to remove AB first, and then we'll remove BA. And if y is greater than x, then what I'll do, we'll try to remove BA, and we will try to remove then AB, because we want to maximize our profit. So whatever is has the more value, we'll start to remove that one. So assuming I will write the code for xy, I mean when x is greater than y, we'll try to remove AB, and vice versa, we'll just modify the parameters in the function call, and we'll get the answer. Let's see the iteration, how we are going to do it. So assume in the case where x is given 4 and y is 5, right? So what we'll try to remove BA first. Our job is to remove BA. Okay, so we started iteration, right? We got C. Okay, so I'll keep a string, maybe string builder, right, or something. So to just to add to it whatever we have iterated so far. So we'll add C, then I went to D, then I went to B, then B, then again a B, right? So the moment I get something like A, right, since I have to remove BA, so in order to remove a BA, what is our condition, right? If we start iterating from itself, whenever we get a right, whenever we get a, what I'll have to do, I'll have to check the previous element. So if the previous element, right, if the previous element is B, then I remove it. So how I remove it? I was standing at A, I'll not add A to it, and I remove this element, right? And I'll add this score. So I have removed this element. So my string is now C, D, B, C, B. And I haven't added A and removed B, and I've added my score. So result will be 5, right? Because I have removed one pair. Now what I got? I again got a A. And again check, is my at the very end, like, do we have a B? Yes, of course I have. So I'll again remove this one. I'll not take this one. So again I'll add the result to 5. So we get C, D, B, C. I again got a. I'll try to look at the end. No, it's not B. So we'll add A to it. Then again I got a B, so we can add. Finally I got again a, right? In this scenario, what I'll do? Again I'll try to check what is at the end. So it's a B. So I'll just have to remove this one. So we're left with C, D, B, C, A, and we have not taken this one. And finally B, so we'll add B. Since we removed this one, so I'll add just 5 to it. So this, in first iteration, what I did, I removed the BA. And why BA? Because Y was greater than X. Alright. And this is my string now. This is my string. And result is already 15. Now I again start to iterate on this one. So my string is C, D, B, C, A, B. Earlier I was removing BA. So whenever we were getting A, I was trying to find if we have B previously. Now in this scenario, I have to remove AB. So whenever I'll get a B, I'll stop, else I'll just keep on adding. So I got C, I'll add it, D, add it, B, add it. Oh no. In the case of B, whenever we encountered a B, I'll try to check previously, right? I'll try to check it's D, so it's fine. I'll just move on. I cannot remove it. Then C, then A. Again, I stumbled upon a B. So I'll just check previously. So okay, we have A. So this will be removed, and we won't add this one. So since we are removing one, I'll just add one more to it, the value X, because we are removing AB, and my answer will be 19, and we have done the iteration. So this is how we are going to do it. Now the function, right? The function, how it's going to be, assume we'll have two cases, right? Where x equals to, let's say, 5 and y equals to 4. In this scenario, we'll try to remove AB and then we'll remove BA. But if y equals to 5 and x equals to 4, we have to remove, what we have to remove? We have to remove BA first and then AB. So I'll add a function, right? We'll just add a function. In the function, I'll pass the main string, right? Then the value of x and y. Perfect. And which one to remove? So if it's x greater than y, so we'll remove AB first and then we'll remove BA, something like this we can do. Or, and else we'll add our helper function. So we'll pass x and y instead of y, right? Now we are going to remove the so I'll just reverse these values, because now we'll get y and then x, and this first we have to remove, so it will be BA and then AB, and then we can use the same code itself, right? Alright, so I'll just create a helper function. Before that, we have to identify which one to remove and which one not to remove. So if x is greater than y, then we'll start first removing what we have to remove as dot x. Will pass these values and we have to remove AB first, followed by BA. So whatever we have to remove, I'm passing it here, right? And its corresponding score is written at the x place. Similarly, if it's the opposite, then what will return? Will return as okay. So now we are going to remove BA. So BA score is at y and x, and then we are removing BF. Then we'll remove AB, because we have to be greedy. Whatever is the having the higher value, we have to remove it. Now let's create a function. So private static and we'll have to pass the actual string, the int x and y, and the string r1 which we are going to remove first, and then string r2. Okay, so I'll just take the first character. So char first will be r1 dot char at 0, and second would be the first character of the this is r. First is it has a value right now, and r1 dot char at 1. This will have the second value, whatever we are going to delete the first, right? So now we have to iterate on it, right? And the moment we start iterating, we have to create a string. So in order to create with each iteration, I will take a string builder, where will be creating our string with each iteration. So I'll start iterating on it. I'll start iterating on the main string. So if let's assume we have started iterating on this section, right? So if it's not equals to, when do we have to do any check, right? Until and unless we don't get B, we'll just add it to our string, right? So there will be some if condition, and else we'll just add it to our string. So sp.append, I'll just add C to it. But the moment I get something, I mean the character C is equal to B. So the moment we get C, if C is equal to second, right? So there could be two possibilities. Let's assume if our string started something like B, it started with B itself and then followed by something. So B got inserted. So we encountered B, right? So we want to remove something, but in order to remove something, we should have something in the string builder, right? So at the same time, string builder should have something. Then only we can try to see if it's A, then only we'll remove it. So its length, right, it should be greater than or equal to 0. And now we have to see the last element of SB. So SB last element, how can we see? SB dot caret SB length -1. So this is how we are going to access its last element, whatever it's on the end of the SB. And if it is equals to first, right, then we found our substring. Then we'll have to remove it. If that is true, then okay, obviously we have found something. So I'll just update the result. Result would be, since it's AB, so we'll remove add, and then we have to remove whatever is at the end of the, like in this scenario, right? SB would have been C, D, B, C, and again B, B, and this is actually B in this scenario because we are going into this case where y is greater than, right? So we first have to remove BA. So this is actually pointing to B, this is actually pointing to A. So the moment we encountered any A, I encountered a A. So the moment I encountered a A, where C is equal to second, that which is nothing but A, and it already has some elements. So I'll just try to check if the last element as b dot character, the last element is equals to first, yeah, it's equals to B itself, right? So I have to remove this element. So how do we remove it? It's simple, right? I will do delete char at, again the last element as b dot length minus 1, and that's how we did for the first one. Now we have to do the same thing for the second one, so it will be same only. I'll have to update my string, so my string will be now as dot, because we have removed all the pairs of ba, so we have to update. So as dot string, now updated it, and this again has starts to be blank, so it will be point to, or maybe set length to 0, so it will be now blank. Okay, now the same thing, I mean, we can use the copy paste it and just have to change few things. Prior that, we need now first would point to which, okay, let's copy these also. Now it has to point to R2 because we are going to remove R2. I will do it this one. If this is equal, and this we now get y score something, and ultimately we'll return result. Okay, we have to define result also, and result is by default 0. Let's delete this one, this also, right? Let's try to run it. Okay, delete spelling is not correct. Okay, not wait, it's already been declared, we just have to add. But I have to correct this one also. Delete, right? Delete caret. E was missing, and it's done.